For my cool technology, I picked Tableau Public, which is an easy way to create data visualizations and publish them to the web. So to use this, you have to have a document that contains data. I downloaded mine off of the internet. I can just go and open it real quick. So once the document opens, it has various sheets, and I'm going to just pick a sheet, and it'll give me a view right over here. And if I like what I see over here, which I do, I can just go to the worksheet. Now, when I go to the worksheet, this is where you're going to create the data visualizations, and there's many ways to do this. You can just drag and drop this over here, or you can double click it. So I'm going to do a little bit of both. I'm going to take the country name, drop it over here, then take the CO2 per capita, double click it. So now basically I can see which country is producing the most CO2 emissions. However, since all the dots are blue, I don't like that. So I'm going to take this, drag it over the color, and edit the color. I'm going to pick the red black diverging and then reverse this. So the higher the number of emission, it'll be more red. And now I can visibly see that Qatar has the most CO2 per capita emission. I can also rename this worksheet to CO2 emission per capita. I can now go into here and create a different visualization. So I'll do the CO2 per capita again, and this time I'll pick year as a dimension, so you can kind of see the CO2 over time. I want every single country to show in a different color, so I'm actually going to drag the country name here, and then take this and drag it over to the color. So now all the countries are in a different color. And I'm going to just rename this real quick as CO2 emission over time. I can now go to the dashboard and drag both of these in the middle over here so that I can actually compare them. Another cool thing I can do is click this and hit this funnel, and now when I go and click any dot over here, that's all I will see on this side. The next thing that I just wanted to show real quick is this show me actually goes over different visualizations I could have picked. So I'm not actually limited to the map. I could have picked a pie chart, I could have picked tree maps, I could pick horizontal bars. Going back to the dashboard, at this point I can go to File, Save to Tableau Public, and this will actually publish it to the web. And I'm just going to make the title CO2 emissions per capita, hit save, and as soon as this is done, it's actually going to go and open up in Chrome in my browser, and it'll publish. After it publishes, it actually gives me the option to edit this if I want to, but I won't right now. I can also share this. If I hit that button right there, then I have a link to share this. I have an embedded code. I also can email it and share it over social media. So overall, I would say some strengths of this tool is really intuitive. And if we tried to do this in something like Excel, then we would have had to select the data set, titles, what goes on the X, what goes on the Y. And as you saw, it was really quick for me to just build these visualizations, add color, and even the legends are on the side over here. I didn't really have to do too much. The other thing is the data comparison, this dashboard over here, we can compare and contrast both and then funnel it so that whenever I click something here, it interacts with my second visualization. I thought that was pretty cool too, and being able to publish it to the web and also share it. The weaknesses of this is, although it's pretty cool, I have worked with tools where you can enter your data, store it in the tool itself, and then create visualizations. So I would say that's a little bit of a weakness there, that I have to have a document already with the data set already pre-existing. Also, some of these data visualization options over here in the Show Me are not as intuitive to me, like circle views or lines or scatter plots. When you actually are able to click some of these, they just look really weird. Also, so the data that you publish using this Tableau is not the owner or the publisher of the data on their servers, so they don't screen the content or make any decisions on what can be published. So basically, privacy is non-existent. Whatever you are publishing, it's public. It's out there, and it's your responsibility. As for the learning curve of this, I would say public.tableau.com has a lot of training videos. So it was not too hard for me to learn this, to come up with this demo for you. That's everything, guys. Thank you for watching.